some of them a little more love. Enhancements may require special care and may not be permanent, while others may last a lifetime. For more information, visit hsn.com and search Gemstone Guide to see our Gemstone Enhancement Chart.
Who knew a little piece of plastic could make your holiday so happy? Just in time for gifting. Get $20 off when you apply and are approved for the HSN card. Plus, extra flex offers, no interest VIP financing, and an additional $10 off your next purchase when you receive your new card. All with no annual fees. Apply now. Call 1-800-695-1418 or search HSN card at hsn.com. Make HSN your home for the holidays.
Okay, so we'll start with chocolate. Why not? We'll talk about our Choco Nuvo first, and then we will talk, and we'll get to the breakdown of the incredible value. That is a huge tub. Check this out. This is 240 pieces of the most delicious, just mouth-watering, melt-in-your-mouth chocolate. Just because it's healthy, don't judge it by that, because you would never know when you eat it. It is decadently delicious. And you get to pick how much chocolate you want in your pieces of chocolate. So you can decide if you want 66%. How much?
The cacao, the levels, the cocoa solids, the cacao.
Okay. So
that's measured in percent. So usually on the low side would be about 50%. The high side would be about 91%. So our lowest is 66%, and our 66%, which is considered dark chocolate, tastes like milk chocolate. Our 74% is very dark chocolate. It also has texture of milk chocolate. Our 91%, which would normally be a very bitter, dry chocolate, is creamy like milk chocolate despite being 91%. And that's because of the special ingredient. This was kind of a wonderful, wonderful discovery that we made. That ingredient acts like milk fat. Milk fat is what makes milk chocolate creamy. So the cholesterol lowering ingredient we added to this, and it's approved by the FDA to lower total and LDL cholesterol, that claim. So that ingredient functions just like milk fat. So our dark chocolate, with all the health benefits of dark chocolate, tastes like milk chocolate, has the texture of milk chocolate. The 66 has the taste of milk chocolate. The 74 is a yummy dark chocolate with that great texture. The 91 is for the true chocolate lover. And again, I said this earlier today, that to think that in America, where we love milk chocolate, we love white chocolate, not so much dark chocolate. To think that my dark chocolate has about, I think, 95% positive reviews is a testament to what we've accomplished. And I literally tasted hundreds, if not thousands of varieties of chocolate to come up with these 3 different chocolates.
Wow.
So it was a labor of love.
No
Tough
doubt.
job.
Somebody had to do it, right?
They truly are remarkable.
Let me show you what the choices are. Now again, you're choosing how much cacao you want in your chocolate, 66, 74, or 91%. So that's one choice you're gonna make. The other choice you're making is the size. And there's 4 sizes. You can do the Try Me at 30, you can do 60 pieces, you can do 120 pieces, or this is the biggest size we've ever offered. 240 pieces of this incredible chocolate for only $109.90. What a wonderful treat to offer guests, to offer family members, to have on hand, because the best part, remember, not only is it incredibly delicious, it's low in calorie, it's low in sugar, and it will help to lower your total and LDL cholesterol. That is the beauty of this. And the best part, again, when you eat it, they're satisfying, they're delicious, they literally melt in your mouth. It tastes like a very, very expensive, you know, those fancy schmancy stores that sell the very expensive chocolate. It has that same chocolatey, delicious flavor. Read some of the reviews. People love this. I love chocolate. Chocolate is one of my favorite things. I mean, if I had to only pick maybe one food, chocolate would be up there. Way up there in my #1 or #2. So if you're a chocolate person and you love delicious chocolate, give this a go. And if you already love it, stock up now. This is the time of year, especially when a lot of us, there's so much temptation everywhere. all around us. I keep this right out. We have like off the kitchen, we have this little like a wet bar. I keep a bowl of this sitting there because inadvertently I always like feel like I want a treat and I head to the kitchen and I think, okay, just stop. Let's have a piece of Choco Nouveau and forget it. And it really is so satisfying that I don't feel like I want to go have to have another slice of pumpkin pie or a scoop of ice cream or something like that. That's so incredibly satisfying, I have to tell you. So have these on hand because it actually, for me, is a great diet tool. It keeps me on track because it's a way I can indulge, because you feel like you're indulging when you eat a piece, but you aren't consuming lots and lots of calories, so it's great.
And what's remarkable about this, and what's interesting about there's great research on chocolate, that if you are given chocolate in portion-controlled sizes, chocolate could be a wonderful way to curb a sweet tooth and actually an intelligent part of a diet and weight loss plan. I'm eating one, I'm like salivating. I just took a bite. Just took a bite of the 91.
And
the 91 is 91%. It's 91% cacao. So and that's what's interesting about dark chocolate. Dark chocolate isn't candy. Dark chocolate is not a confection. Dark chocolate is an extract. It's an extract of the cocoa bean. It's an extract of that cacao bean. And to give you an idea, our 91%, that little square, 26 calories, it contains less than half a gram of sugar. We could label it 0 sugar, and it would be an illegal label. We put 0.5 on, even though it's 0.495, just to be very, very clear. What I want to show everyone, to give you an idea of how low in sugar our little chocolate squares are,
Yum, yum, yum.
if we look at this, those are the a 26 calorie square, 66, 74, or 91. So it's either 1.8 grams of sugar, 1.4 or 0.5. So that 0.5 would be less than 1 calorie of sugar.
Wow.
That would be somewhere in the neighborhood of about 2 calories of sugar, 3 calories of sugar, and that would be somewhere in the neighborhood of 6 or 7 calories of sugar. What's amazing,
it's lower than all those fruits.
if you had 26 calories of grapes, you'd have 6.5 grams of sugar. Peaches, 5.9, plums, even something like blueberries, which we think of being a low glycemic,
healthy,
low in sugar.
yes.
26 calories of blueberries would have
still more.
4.5 grams of sugar.
Wow.
I
don't remember seeing that chart. That is great.
I just created this because
that is great.
Our goal when we created this product was to create truly healthy chocolate. It also does lower your cholesterol. It also is the best tasting dark chocolate you'll ever find. And I'll read reviews about cholesterol, I'll read reviews about taste. But now we're looking at vegetables. Vegetables, we know, are low in sugar.
Right.
Tomatoes. So tomatoes, for 26 calories of tomatoes, you'll have more sugar than you get in a square of Choco Nouveau, the same 26 calories. So just give you a sense. So it's just something that
That's amazing.
I found fascinating that, we've really tried to do this the right way. Plus our Choco Nouveau is organic, it's fair trade. It's the best source of cocoa's protective compounds. By the way, the protective compounds in cocoa are more than the protective compounds in red wine, more than the protective compounds in green tea. So higher concentrations. The natural plant sterile esters we add create a dark chocolate that's so creamy that it melts in your mouth just like milk chocolate.
It does.
But it also lowers cholesterol.
It does. And what a genius, thing to come up with. I mean, to take those plant sterols and use that as that creamy element that is healthy. And so how about that? If you're trying to keep your cholesterol in check, if you just want to maintain it.
We all are.
Right, we all are, exactly. Or if you need to lower your total and LDL cholesterol, boom, this is brilliant. If there's a family member that, it's hard. It's especially this time of year. It's hard to, I always keep some in my bag because around HSN, especially this time of year, there's goodies everywhere. I mean, you can't walk in an office anywhere and there's just cakes and cupcakes and little donuts
calories.
And candies and everything, and it's just tempting. Yeah. So when I like to have these with me, so that if I start craving something sweet, I just eat a piece of my healthy chocolate. I'm satisfied. It's not the kind of thing where you want to eat the whole bowl. You eat a piece of it, and it's very satisfying to eat. So, and I love that they're wrapped individually. You can share them with people at work.
We will never make bars out of them because the research is chocolate is most healthy. Chocolate can even be a part of an intelligent weight loss plan if it's portion controlled. And that research was in portions that are 50 to 80 calories. Ours 26 calories. And it truly is filling and satisfying. That's because it's such a rich, dark source of dark chocolate. And plus the dark chocolate varieties I selected, because it's the American palate. We love milk chocolate because it's not bitter. That's why we like white chocolate, because it's not bitter. So I selected varieties of dark chocolate that weren't bitter. And then when we added the plant sterols, it acted exactly like the fat in milk fat, which is why milk chocolate is so creamy, because of the fat from the milk fat. So this is a product that delivers a taste experience that, again, it's a product that has over 90% positive reviews, and Americans don't like dark chocolate. And all three varieties are dark chocolate. 66, 74 is the most popular, and 91 is the most serious, because that's almost 100% extract of the cocoa bean.
And Stephen tells us the 74 is the #1 choice, followed by the 91%. So whether you want the 74, the 91, or the 66, they're all delicious. You might want to try a couple different ones. The one thing I will say, to get 240 pieces here for what, $109, plus they're on FlexPay with free shipping and handling. I mean, we don't normally carry a supply this big. This is our biggest value. It's the only time all year that we do it as a Today Special. So it's a chance for you to be able to get it home, try it. If you haven't tried it yet, it's a perfect time of year to do it. And of course, this is going to last you. 240 pieces. I mean, that's something you're going to have for many, many months.
In terms of lowering cholesterol, you take at least 2 pieces daily. I recommend taking 1 piece with each meal. If it's a particularly large meal, you could take 2 pieces. Of course, you could snack on this. You could have as many of these as you want. What's great, even the pricing today, you can find gourmet dark chocolate that's might not even be organic and fair trade, and it might be $1 a square. Ours today are, I guess it's less than $1, less than 50 cents a square. And mind you, that 240 squares, that's the equivalent of 240 capsules of Cholesticare, which on its own, I think, would be about a $70 value. So you're getting, and the plant sterol esters are an even more expensive version of the plant sterols found in Cholesticare. So you're getting the world's finest chocolate. It's organic, it's fair trade, and it will lower your cholesterol. And I was going to read some reviews. We have a couple of hundred reviews that talk about, because it took a while, because we only introduced this less than a year ago. So this is an opportunity now we've gotten to see the reviews in terms of the blood tests that folks have had done. So I'll read some of those now.
Great.
Absolutely the best. Choco Nuvo is delicious and absolutely works to lower LDL. That's the bad cholesterol, low density lipoprotein. My blood test for LDL was reduced from 131 to 99 after including these chocolate squares in my diet. I eat 1 before each meal. It also helps satisfy my appetite a bit before I eat. I've stocked up to ensure that I don't run out in the summer months. Please don't ever stop making this, from Deborah in Texas.
Great, Deborah.
In fact, a small portion of chocolate, that's what it's been shown to do, whether before a meal helps you eat less, or after a meal protects you from, saves you from eating a large,
helps to curb
highly
your
caloric dessert.
Sure.
Please bring these back, Andrew. Please hurry and bring these back, Andrew. They are delicious, and I normally hate dark chocolate. These are so rich and creamy. I eat these along with taking the Cholesticare. I just got my blood work back from the doctor, and my total cholesterol dropped 40 points.
Wow.
And my LDL over 20 points.
That's wonderful.
Please hurry. Excellent test results. I purchased this product last year. I had a feeling it was going to be back this week based upon the program guide, so I went for my wellness screening yesterday. My husband's employer requires an annual screening, or we have to pay more each month in premiums. Many of the reviews gave high ratings for the flavor, but I couldn't find very many listing specific results. That was a few months ago. I was not being treated for cholesterol, but I'm in my 50s and my level was 220 at last year's screening. The chocolate is delicious, and I have a hard time limiting myself to 3 squares per day. My test results were better than I could have imagined. My cholesterol is 189, and my LDL has also decreased.
And that's by eating chocolate.
Eating chocolate, the best tasting chocolate,
right.
Dark chocolate, which dark chocolate alone has its own benefits.
Sure.
Tastes great and does help does help lower cholesterol. I saw this product on Andrew's show around 6 months ago. I thought I would try it because my cholesterol numbers were a bit high. I've been taking it for at least 6 months now. I just got my lab results back and my cholesterol numbers are back to normal. And this was not even taking it every day. I highly recommend this product to everyone who would like to try it and see if it helps them with lowering their cholesterol numbers. The chocolate tastes great and really fulfills your sweet craving. Total cholesterol went from 202 down to 168.
Wow.
I started taking this last fall when it first launched. It tastes fantastic, and what an improvement in my numbers. My total cholesterol went from 202 to 168, LDL from 117 to 79. I am a cardiology PAC, and have to say physician assistant, and have to say I am impressed, from Pasha in Michigan. We'll do one more.
Okay.
And then we'll read some on flavor a little later. I used this product when it first came out in December of 2015. We launched it mid-December last year, not quite a year ago. I didn't change my diet, but ate 1 or 2 pieces of Choco Nuvo after my biggest meal. I only had purchased the 120 count, so I only used 2 per day. I had my blood work done on November 11th, 2015 during my yearly physical, and my cholesterol was 173. I then had my blood work done at the end of January 2016, and I went from 173, already a good level, down to 152. Amazing. In just a little over a month. I couldn't wait for this product to come back in March. Since I live in Texas, I bought 3 bottles of the 300 count. I'm ready to get my cholesterol down to 121, which is where I like it. Thank you, Andrew. This is such a great surprise. Excellent product. I am sensitive to statins, so I cannot take them for my high cholesterol. I saw this product featured last December and ordered 1 bottle to see if it would work for me. My cholesterol level has been consistently over 200. My lab work this month went down from 225 to 186, and we have a few hundred like this.
Right.
My doctor asked what I've been doing, and I told him that I've been taking Choco Nuvo. He asked me for the number to order, and I gladly provided it to him. So I guess there will be more orders from Texas. That's great.
That's pretty exciting. And you know what? The bottom line is, this is the best value ever on this product. You will not see this again for at least a year. Right? Because we do this in it's a December special that we offer. So it's a chance for you, if you do, one of the important things about taking this, if you want to keep your cholesterol in the normal range, or if you want to lower your total and LDL cholesterol, you do need to do this every day. It's like anything else, like going to the gym. You have to keep doing it if you want to stay fit. So if you want to keep those cholesterol levels where they belong, you have to continue to do something about it. So my point here is that if you order this today, the 240 pieces, that's going to last you for several months. And why not? I mean, it's the lowest price per piece. It's the best value we've ever offered. It's the biggest size we've ever offered. And you'll be so glad you did. We're starting a new year in a few weeks. Why not? If your goal is to get that cholesterol down, to get that cholesterol under control, this is the most delicious way possible to do it. You literally get to eat yummy chocolate before your meals, with your meals, in order to get that cholesterol lowered. So try it. If you're already taking it, stock up, even if you have a few left in the bottle, because you know you're going to be you're using this every day. So why not stock up now when we have the lowest price? You can see already over 5,000 have been spoken for. The majority of those are the big one, because that is where, I mean, the savings is huge across the board, but that's where you're going to incur your biggest savings. So remember, you're deciding how much cacao you want in your chocolate. Do you want 66%? Do you want 74%? Or do you want 91%? If you love dark chocolate, go with that 91%. It is the most delicious dark chocolate I've ever had. It is not bitter tasting. It's still creamy. It melts in your mouth. It's excellent. The 74 is the most popular. That's right in between a milk chocolate and a dark chocolate taste. So the 74% is very popular. People love it. And if you're more of a milk chocolate girl or guy, then go with the 66, because the 66 is closer to that yummy milk chocolate taste. They're all good. I love them all. I like to mix it up. I honestly don't even have a favorite, because sometimes I'm in the mood for the 91, and sometimes I want a piece that's more of the 66, more of a milk chocolate. And
then I never liked chocolate that was, say, over 80%. Ever.
Right.
I love the 91. And part of the problem with chocolate, usually when chocolate gets over 70%, it becomes dry and brittle. And this chocolate at all 3 concentrations is incredibly creamy, because it behaves like milk chocolate in your mouth despite being a dark, rich chocolate. I was going to read some of the reviews that pertain to taste, but I'm someone who, I love food. I guess I inherited that from my mom. If you're watching, love you. But thanks for that.
You're a foodie.
Thanks for that, Mom.
No, but that's good. You're a foodie. You
it's
like
probably why,
good
it's probably
food.
why I like to exercise, because otherwise I'd take up the whole stage here. So, I mean, because I really do love food. So when I set out to make a chocolate product, I wasn't setting out to make a chocolate product because we had succeeded in the research I was doing. I was literally doing it in my kitchen at home to add this cholesterol-lowering ingredient that improved the texture and flavor of chocolate. After I had achieved that, then I set out to find the best chocolate in the world that was organic and fair trade. And that's when I started tasting. I mean, literally, at my house, I just recently got rid of boxes and boxes and boxes of chocolate samples from a couple of years ago that we had literally in the garage, that I had tasted hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of different. There's chocolate from Africa, Ivory Coast, there's chocolate from Asia, there's chocolate from South and Central America.
Switzerland.
Well, they don't grow it in Switzerland. They make chocolate in Switzerland. So the beans come from tropical countries. You need a very special climate to grow the cocoa beans.
I see.
And it's typically Asia, South Central America, and Africa. And the beans that are the mildest, because like green tea, we Americans have a unique palate. We don't like those strong, bitter flavors typically. So if I wanted to create a dark chocolate that Americans liked, I had to find beans that were more mild. And that's why we ended up in blending beans, literally blending beans from South and from Central America. So I'll read some of the reviews. So it's not, as much as I'm focused on the science and focused on the clinical studies and the medical studies, I obsess just as much over creating a product that's going to taste delicious. And this truly is going to be the best chocolate you ever tried. It is dark chocolate, so if you're looking for a super light milk chocolate, our 66 is as close to that, but even our 66 is dark chocolate, because the health benefits of chocolate are only available from dark chocolate. Again, because dark chocolate isn't candy. Dark chocolate is an extract of the cocoa bean with usually just a tiny bit of sugar added. Our 91%, we're talking less than half a gram, less than 1/8 of a teaspoon of sugar in our 91% chocolate in that 26 calorie piece. So here we go. I hate dark chocolate, but love Choco Nuvo. I've had great success with Cholesterol. My doctor has even asked me how I loved my previously high numbers so much. That's an encapsulated product we make that lowers cholesterol. I was wary of trying Choco Nuvo because I really hate the taste of dark chocolate. I tried it because I trust Andrew, and he did not fail me. I love this product. My family could not believe I was eating dark chocolate, and were intrigued enough by this to try it. They are now converts, and I will have to share with them until more is produced. That's another problem. We run out of this frequently.
Right.
This is, for us, this is not like making vitamins. We're at the mercy of the folks growing the beans, and again, organic, fair trade. The minute you go organic, you're probably in 2 or 3% of the entire chocolate market. The minute you go organic and fair trade, you're less than 1%. So that's why we struggle to keep this in stock. We're just doing this as a special holiday edition because this is a great gift for the holidays. Chocolate is a classic holiday gift. And imagine chocolate that lowers cardiovascular risk, lowers the risk of heart disease. Imagine a chocolate that does that, lowering total and LDL cholesterol. Now that's a great holiday gift. So just some more charts here. And again, these are the ones on flavor. So we talked about lowering cholesterol. These are on flavor. Grand Slam. You really hit it out of the park this time. I am a fan of all your products that I use and have great faith in the purity of your line. This one is not only good for you, but it tastes fantastic. How did you do that? This is coming from one who much prefers milk chocolate over dark. However, your dark chocolate is just on another level altogether. It's well worth the price, and it has cholesterol-lowering properties as well. It's delicious and good for you. Wow, 2 squares after dinner with one of your teas is nirvana. You are amazing, Andrew. Thank you, Barbara in New Jersey.
Oh, perfect.
Superior quality and great taste. I've tried chocolates from around the world, but Choco Nuvo is outstanding. I love baking with it and the important health benefits when consumed responsibly. Please restock. Again, we have trouble stocking this, so I can gift this to those I love. Great job, Andrew. Actually, we had plans, we just weren't able to get it together. We had plans to offer it this year, this holiday season, with a gift box. So you could always get those little gift bags. You could tie a little ribbon or things like that. If you wanted to give someone 10 or 20 or 30 squares, it's delicious and it will lower their cholesterol. It's the healthiest. Again, it's not candy. It really is an extract that's delivering the benefits of the cocoa bean, which is higher in polyphenols than green tea or red wine, and also delivering the cholesterol-lowering benefits of plant sterols as well. And you're eating one.
Wouldn't you know?
Yeah.
I took a bite when it's my turn.
Oh, no, I'll continue. I'll read a review or two.
It's so good.
Yes. I'll read a couple more. Fabulous guilt-free chocolate. Fabulous taste, best dark chocolate squares I've ever had. And given that they are healthy, organic, fair trade, and manufactured in an environmentally responsible way right here in the USA, we can add even more stars. Another fine product from a company that is committed to excellence. I should have ordered a ton of them. Again, by the way, this is made entirely in the US. The beans, all cocoa beans, are grown overseas. And plus, it's kind of nice that it's South and Central America because it's an easier journey, so a more environmentally friendly journey than coming from Africa or coming from Asia. It just so happens the beans in South and Central America are more suited to an American palate, and that's why we get the reviews that we get on this dark chocolate product. I'll read a couple more.
Okay.
Wow, this is a long one. We need our eye product to read this one. Dark chocolate heaven. Oh my. These are so delicious. This is a 10-star product. I've always loved dark chocolate, even as a young child. When my mom would bake her famous chocolate cakes, I would break off tiny pieces of her baking dark chocolate. I used to do that to my grandma. It was bitter, but I loved it. I ordered the 300-count size of the Today Special, and even at the regular price, it is about 90 cents each. Very reasonable for the quality and the ingredients. Today, better pricing per square than we've ever had.
Yep.
It is the best tasting chocolate I have ever had, and I have had a lot. It is smooth, not too sweet, and it does not create a craving to eat more than I should. I am completely satisfied after one square. I enjoy 2 a day after a meal, and my chocolate cravings are gone. Thank you, Andrew Lessman. I hope you never, ever stop making this product. We just struggle to keep it in stock, but we won't stop making it.
Excellent.
I'll let you, I'm sorry. Are you done chewing?
I am done chewing. I want to update you.
We should talk about the savings.
One of the things I do want to remind everybody that's so important is that this is the lowest price per piece of chocolate we've ever offered. If you ever want to buy it, if you want to stock up on it, most people are buying the big one for obvious reasons. You can divide this up. You can give this a little baggies as gifts, share it with friends and loved ones. But it's important because it's a wonderful tool. It's a healthy, delicious tool you give yourself. Just the last review he read makes so much sense to a lot of us. This is the only kind of chocolate for me now that I want to eat because I'm so satisfied eating this. I see that other chocolate that's stock full of fat and calories, and I figure I don't want to eat that anymore. I want this because it's as delicious, if not more delicious, and it's good for us. You saw it had lower sugar than fruit. I mean, it's so low in sugar, low in calories, high on flavor and texture. Part of the wonderful thing about eating chocolate is the texture, the creaminess, that melt in your mouth quality. That's what this is. And a lot of dark chocolate that I've had in the past is more waxy tasting in your mouth. It's more bitter. This is not. It is not that. So don't compare this to another dark chocolate experience. If you didn't like dark chocolate, you really need to try this. It is so good. I'm going to show you the choices one more time. There's 4 sizes. Remember, you're choosing how much cacao you want in your chocolate. 66%, do you want 74% or 91%? And then you just decide, do I want to order 30, 60, 120, or 240? Let me just say, this would be for $24. What an amazing gift for a loved one for Christmas or for Hanukkah, to give them a gift, a yummy treat that is healthy. I mean, this is such a great idea. Anybody in your world who loves chocolate, this is really a loving gift because it's a gift of better health, lower cholesterol, and it's a way to introduce them to something that nobody knew this, nobody has this. There's no such thing like this on the market. No. This is your brainchild. It was so brilliant to figure out a yummy, delicious chocolate that is super healthy and lowers our cholesterol.
And the irony is, or it's almost, I guess, paradoxical that you'd think, okay, when you add an ingredient that's going to make this incredibly healthy and lower cholesterol, it's not going to taste as good, but it might be worth it because it'll be so much healthier. when we added that ingredient, and that was the fun part, when we added that ingredient, it's the reason why this product has, as a dark chocolate product, over 90% positive reviews, why it has about 80% 5-star reviews. The reason why is because the product, in making it healthier, it's better tasting. So it's just one of those things. I thought it might work, but I wasn't sure. And literally at home, in a microwave of all things, I took chocolate, because I melted in the microwave. Muriel will often do that when she's cooking in the kitchen. I melted the chocolate in the microwave, and then I added the plant sterol esters, stirred it up, and I just let it cool down to room temperature, and it was, it was like one of those eureka moments. Oh my goodness, this is better than the chocolate on its own. And then of course, I then months later selected an incredible chocolate from South and Central America, 3 chocolates that we blended. So we have a 66, 74, 91, so it covers all palates, but there's no chocolate like this anywhere in the world. And if you look at the finest organic fair trade chocolates, you're gonna spend $1 or so a square. So in our 240 count today, it's about 45 cents. And what you have to consider, each square has about 30 cents of Cholesterol in it. And mind you, the ingredient that we use in the chocolate squares is actually double the cost of the ingredient that's in Cholesterol. So it's almost like 60 cents if you really compare it. So it really is an incredibly affordable way to get the world's finest chocolate that is without question the world's healthiest chocolate.
That's it. And it, again, low in fat, low in calories. I mean, just, it's like the perfect treat. The perfect little treat. Satisfying, yummy, and as affordable as it's ever been. It's never been lower per piece than you are experiencing today as our best value of the day. Perfect time of year to have these goodies around. And then as you approach a new year, you have goodies around that are gonna help you keep on pace. If you are going to be setting goals to lose weight next year, this helps you do that, because it's a low-calorie treat so you don't feel deprived.
It's not a candy bar, and we will never make candy bars. I've been asked, I won't, because the science is clear on chocolate. If you want it to support your weight loss program, if you want to help deal with cravings, put it in a portion-controlled size. And at 26 calories, it's even better than the research recommends. Okay. One thing I want to emphasize again before we run along, as I'm eating a piece here. So I'm not supposed to talk with food in my mouth, I know. But I just wanted to show once again how we specifically made a chocolate. No artificial sweeteners. We specifically made a chocolate. And because I chose milder varieties of chocolate, it's not bitter, even though our dark chocolate has less than half a gram of chocolate per square. We could label that as 0 because it's less than half a gram. Even our 74% has barely over a gram, 1.35, and our 66% is at 1.75. Yeah. So when you look at those levels of sugar,
people that watch their sugar, you know.
And I'm not diabetic or anything like that, but I watch my sugar. I watch my sugar intake. So when I made this product, I made this for anyone like me that realizes that one of the best ways to improve the quality of our diet is to monitor and manage our sugar intake. So it's the best tasting dark chocolate you'll find anywhere in the world, with the best texture, the texture of milk chocolate in a dark chocolate of all things, and it will also lower your cholesterol.
That's it. Now remember, we have 2 more today's specials we're going to be talking about. In fact, coming up next, we're going to talk about, and I think this is the perfect time of year to be talking about this, because, you know, we tax our liver a little bit more this time of year, but these are products that a lot of us, I've been taking these, probably a lot more. And the truth is, these are products a lot of us have been taking for years. I love these products. I take these. I've been taking them for years. But here's the story on this. First of all, there's 2 different choices. The PC Liver and Brain Benefits has not been offered as a today's special since 2008. Since 2008.
It used to be an annual Today Special, but I've reduced my visits, so every year we basically only have 9 Today Specials.
Exactly. Now, the liver antioxidant extracts, this has never been offered as a Today Special. I have to show you, you girls and guys, this is going to blow your mind when you see this offer. This is a phenomenal offer. If you take these, we are all stocking up for those of us who already take it. And if you have not tried these products yet, you're gonna love this offer. So let me show you how it works. First of all, you have 3 different sizes. This is for the PC liver and brain benefits. You have a 120, a 240, and a 480 size. I just want to show you something. I'm just going to move this chart here for 1 second. And then the liver antioxidants, you're choosing a 60, a 120, or a 240 size.
The different sizes are both at the same price. If you look at the screen where it says
Exactly.
120/60, the 120 of PC liver and brain is the same price as a 60 of liver antioxidants,
Yep.
which are very expensive extracts, and that's $19.90.
Yep.
The 240 and 120 are both $34.90. The 480 and 240 are both $54.90. So literally for $20 more, you're getting double the quantity.
Right.
And then there's bundles.
Exactly. This is where it gets very interesting. If you want to order both products, if you order the middle size of both products, for example, the 240 and the 120, we are going to take an additional $10 off our price. It's down to $59.80 for both.
You save
For
$50.
both. So then, on top of that, the 480 and the 240, this is what I'm getting. I mean, most of us are going to do this. It's $200. You get both products. You get 480 capsules of the PC liver and brain. You get 240 capsules of the liver antioxidants, and you're getting it for $89.90, $110 off if you want to bundle it.
On that chart, if you look at the regular price of 480 capsules of PC liver and brain, it's $109.90.
Right.
Today, when you get the bundle for $89.90, which is basically $20 off the regular price of the 480, you're getting a free bottle, essentially, of the liver antioxidants, which on its own, I'm not sure the price of the liver antioxidants on its own, it's on the other chart behind, if you lift that. It's, so the regular price, so you're basically, that's another $89.
Right.
So,
right there.
actually, I could have figured that out.
Yeah.
But, so the bundles are obviously the
you're
best
right.
savings.
It's totally getting one for free.
Oh, so if you look at, so you look at the regular price of liver antioxidants, $89.90. So for $89.80,
right.
you're getting the PC liver and brain for free.
So here's the one thing that's important to note. We are not offering, when you call in to order, don't say, I want the medium bundle or the large bundle. You're ordering one of each.
Right.
And if you order one of each, you are automatically going to get that extra huge savings. I hope that makes sense. So if you want the middle size, you get big savings. If you want the two larger sizes, you get even bigger savings. So that's the way it works. You decide which product you want, the size you want, and if you want the bundles, the middle bundle, the larger bundle, that's how you decide. You just order one of each, and you're going to get that big savings included. So bottom line is, these are not products we normally do as a Today's Special. The liver antioxidants is something that's never been done as a Today's Special. But the key to it, of course, is that you have products that are so profoundly helpful for the health and support of your liver, of your brain. That is the thing that makes this most exciting today. So if you have a minute, you can go read reviews on hsn.com, because there's lots and lots of great feedback and great reviews about these products. But it's fun to really put them in focus, because we've never had the chance to do this.
And these are two products. I mean, CoQ10, people get excited about, whether it's heart benefits or energy benefits, healthy hair, skin, and nails. We all want to look our very best, and that product delivers. You read the reviews, you get excited. Liver antioxidants and our PC liver and brain, as compelling as these products and their ingredients are, and they are compelling, and the science is compelling, it's not exciting. We know how important our liver is, but I think even those of us who feel like we know, it doesn't come close to the reality of how important our liver really is. It performs literally hundreds, if not thousands, of different types of chemical reactions. It's critical for all our sugar metabolism, protein metabolism, fat metabolism, cholesterol metabolism. All of these things, our liver is sort of in the driver's seat on all of these functions, all of these metabolic processes within our body. It also must process all the alcohol we consume, any of the additives or chemical toxins or anything that we're exposed to over the course of our lifetime, which happens every single day, whether it's alcohol or just other things we're exposed to, food additives, all sorts of chemicals. So when we look at the liver, and medications, we can't forget medications. So many medications that we take, the most popular medications, require that we have frequent liver tests. to make sure that it isn't disrupting or damaging our liver. So our very existence compromises our liver, because the liver's work is dirty, dirty work, and that dirty work gives off toxins that our liver has to deal with and gets rid of them on our behalf, excretes them, deactivates them, detoxifies us, decontaminates us. That's what the liver does. But we really never think about it. I've always called the liver, for decades, I've called it the Rodney Dangerfield of organs. I always wondered back in the day if he'd ever take offense to that, because he was the comedian who always said, you know, I don't get any respect, I get no respect. And the liver really doesn't. And what I often say about it is we can be very easily connected to our other organs in our body. We feel our heart beating. We inhale, we feel our lungs expanding. We think we attach it to our brain. We see, we know it's our eyes working. But our liver is the largest internal organ in our body. It has, I think it's 355,000 square feet of membrane surface area that is working for us. 355,000 square feet. That's about 8 acres. 8 acres. That's 300. So that's possible. That's the working membrane surface area that's doing its work on our behalf, and that's all folded up into that little, probably 2-pound organ. It is our largest organ inside our body, but we never think about it. Because if you drank a bottle of vodka, your liver's not going to hurt. If you're taking medications, that are taxing your liver doesn't hurt. The only way you find out is maybe when you get a test at your doctor and he says, you know, your enzymes might be elevated. That's the only way we really know. And regardless, even if you never drink a drop of alcohol and never have to take a medication, I still believe the liver is the hardest working organ in our body, doing the most complex work of any organ. Our heart certainly never stops working. It's pumping blood. Its 4 chambers do the work. It's beautifully orchestrated. Our brain works. But our liver is doing the dirtiest and most complex work of all, and it's a thankless job. And these 2 ingredients, the PC, liver, and brain, that's literally 2/3 of the membranes that make up the liver, 355,000 square feet of membranes. So PC is the structural building block, and I'll read you some clinical studies and research quotes from them. And then liver antioxidants, those are the ingredients that help our liver protect itself, regenerate itself. And unlike any other organ, if you took a piece off of your heart or your brain, it doesn't regenerate. You take a piece off of your liver, guess what? It has the capacity to regenerate itself, which to me underscores why it is the hardest working, most important organ in our body, because it uniquely has that capacity, because it is so important. Our kidneys won't do that, but our liver will.
Isn't that amazing? It is incredible. And to think that this incorporates all those nutrients to help support our hardworking liver. I want to show you again what the choices are. You can order singles of anything. If you do want one of each, if you order the middle size, you are getting huge savings. We're going to bundle it then and give you a bundle price on it. If you order the largest size, then we are going to call that a bundle as well. You order one of each of the large, you're getting huge savings there. I'll show you one more time how this breaks down. So first of all, for the liver antioxidants, a 60, a 120, a 240, you can order this just in the singles. If that's just what you'd like to order, here's where the pricing will go. Here's the today's special pricing. Here is the savings right now. Now, if you decide to order that, like the large bottle of the liver antioxidants, and you want to throw in the large bottle of the PC liver brain, you want both in the large bottle, your price is going to here. You're getting it for $89.90 today for a big bottle of the PC liver brain and a big bottle of the liver antioxidant extracts. And then if you do the middle size bundle, if you do a 240 of the PC liver and brain, and if you do a 120 of the liver antioxidants, you're going to get it home for both those products come home to you, you're only spending $59.80. So this is, you get $110 off here, you're getting $50 off here. So again, if you order 2 big ones, that's your price. If you order 2 of the medium size, that's your price. And of course, you can also do singles on either of these choices. That's completely up to you. Clearly, most of us who take these already are stocking up because this has not ever happened before. more. It's been 8 years since we've seen the PC liver and brain benefits being offered as a Today Special, and the liver antioxidants have not ever been offered as a Today Special. So this is a big day. It's really like getting one product for free when you start doing the math on this and start breaking down the savings. But the key is just what Andrew said. If you drink alcohol, if you take medication, if you eat red meat, I mean, our livers are working hard for us every single day. This is showing your liver a little love. Andrew said something once, and I had such a chuckle, but then I thought a lot about what he said. He said, you know, how you see the outside of your body, we take care of it because we see it's going on. He said, if our liver was on the outside of our body and we could actually see what we're doing to it, we might take better care of it, right?
Not might.
Right. We probably would be taking better care because we don't see what's happening to it in there.
If our liver
but
could
it's a
talk
hard
to
working.
us, if our liver could talk to us. See, our heart does talk to us.
Yes.
Because our heart will start beating faster, or say if we had an arrhythmia, and irregular heartbeat, our heart talks to us. Our liver does not. And it's unfortunate because it's so busy.
There's a lot to say.
Maybe it does, and maybe it's so busy working it doesn't have a chance to. What I was going to do is read some charts there's a medical journal called Alternative Medical Review. We have some interesting charts on PC, phosphatidylcholine, then some charts also on the individual ingredients in liver antioxidants. I take these daily.
Me too.
And I always had. This time of year, I tend to take 2 of liver antioxidants this time of year. Typically, I take just 1 of liver antioxidants because so much of whether it's our sugar metabolism, I just said the other day, I got back all my results. Twice a year, I do blood tests. And I look at my A1C, I look at gives you insight into your blood sugar level. And your liver has a hand in blood sugar level. It has a hand in your triglyceride level, your cholesterol level. As long as we view all these numbers as important, and they are, our liver is a principal player in keeping them in line. So we really need to keep our liver healthy, but most of what we do just challenges it more and more and more, especially this time of year. But just reading some charts here that are pretty fascinating. PC, phosphatidylcholine, is a phospholipid, a large biological molecule that is a universal building block for cell membranes. A cell's membranes are its essence. They regulate the vast majority of the activities that make up life. They determine everything that goes in and gets out of a cell. Most liver metabolism occurs on cell membranes, which occupy about 33,000 square meters in the human, which that's the equivalent of about 360,000 square feet.
It's unbelievable.
Phosphatidylcholine is one of the most important support nutrients for the liver. It makes up 2/3 of its membrane surface area. So it makes up about 200,000 of those 200,000 square feet.
Amazing.
More than 2 decades of clinical trials indicate that PC protects the liver against damage from alcohol, pharmaceuticals, pollutant substances, viruses, and other toxic influences, most of which operate by damaging cell membranes. Again, it does so simply because of its structural role. It's not a drug or a medicine, but it's the principal structural molecule in the liver, and the liver has an incredible capacity to regenerate itself. PC's diverse benefits and proven safety indicate that it is a premier liver nutrient. The human liver is confronted with tens of thousands of exogenous, external substances all the time. The metabolism of these substances can result in the liver's detoxicative enzymes. I don't even know if detoxicative is a word. Detoxicative enzymes producing reactive metabolites that attack the liver tissue. Meaning, while the liver is detoxifying us, it's dealing with nasty chemicals. Dietary supplementation with PC significantly speeds recovery of the liver. PC has also been shown to be effective against alcohol's liver toxicity in well-controlled studies. And from the medical journal Nutrition, this scientific journal Nutrition, phosphatidylcholine is a major component of dietary phospholipids and is absorbed well in humans when administered orally. Recent reports have suggested that PC may play a protective role in liver injury. Findings of the present study also suggest that PC might be useful in the preservation of liver functions. The best documented clinical success with PC to date is its significant amelioration, that would be improvement, of liver damage, probably because liver recovery following damage requires substantial replacement of cell membrane mass, and phosphatidylcholine, it represents about 2/3 of that cell membrane mass. And before I read some reviews, if you get excited about PC for the liver, it's equally exciting for the brain, because the principal phospholipid in the brain is PC. DHA is often the lipid component, but phosphatidylcholine, that is the phospholipid, the most common. So whether it's the mild memory problems associated with the normal aging process, and so many folks we have just as many reviews that talk about the liver, talk about the brain as well when it comes to PC.
By the way, and this is just a little aside, but they are really pretty. I'll just show you what they look like.
Those are the golden capsules of phosphatidylcholine.
They look like amber. They're the prettiest color.
And then
I think I've been taking this easily 15 years.
Oh yeah, and
easily.
And then the liver antioxidants here is a small capsule, a tiny capsule, as we can see there.
Golden color. We'll show
golden color. The reason why it's golden color, it's comprised of 3 very, very specific extracts. It's an extract of, as you can see, and now my hand will be yellow till tomorrow.
And that has milk thistle.
It's got milk thistle, standardized for silymarin. It's got turmeric, standardized for curcuminoids, and then it's got artichoke extract, standardized for cynarin. The most important part of that product, the milk thistle and the turmeric, unfortunately, milk thistle and turmeric aren't very well absorbed. Even if you get the best extract in the world, which mine is, they're not very well absorbed unless, and you might remember this from my turmeric product on its own, unless they're complexed with fat. So we complex our milk thistle and we complex our turmeric with fat. Guess what fat we use? Phosphatidylcholine. So we use the PC, the same PC that goes in that other capsule. We use a small amount of it, about 50 milligrams. We use a small amount of it to complex with the turmeric, to complex with the milk thistle, literally making the turmeric 30 times more bioactive, more bioavailable, and more beneficial. So dramatically.
And if you just take a minute and read about the benefits of milk thistle, artichoke, turmeric, you will understand why we all love and take this product. That is a comprehensive product. That is amazing. You get all 3. Go read a little bit about those ingredients. You will be so happy you bought this today and that you're taking it, because we owe it to our liver. It's as simple as that. And on top of that, the PC liver and brain benefits. How remarkable is that, that this is also supporting the health of your brain at the same time. I want to remind you one more time how this will work. Look at that, 4,400 gone. This has never been done before. In Andrew's 20 years at HSN.
It might not last the day. And,
exactly.
And we have a limitation on being able to make more of these, unfortunately. And I was just told by Jenny, who runs our business here at HSN, Jenny just told me that the large size is running, typically the large size is between 50, 60% or so. It's running at about 75%.
Okay. Reminding you, if you order both the large, if you order 480 of the phosphatidylcholine and 240 of the liver antioxidants, you are getting it for $89. You're saving $110. That is a special, that price is a special price for people that order 2 of the big ones, right? And then if you order 2 of the medium ones, if you do the 120 of the liver antioxidants, and if you do the 240 of the PC liver and brain, you are getting it home for $59.90. Those bundled prices, those are special prices for those of you that order 2, either medium or 2 of the large. If you do that, you're getting what we're calling a bundled price here, and that pricing is right there. Otherwise, you can obviously order the singles, and that's still great value, however you want to do it.
Well, even the small sizes, again, you're almost saving as much as you're spending on the small sizes. And if you look at these products, I typically take, well, on a daily basis, I take 2 of PC, and I take 1 of liver antioxidants. As I said before, this time of year, or on a day when I drink wine, Well, it's Muriel's celebrating a big birthday on Wednesday, December 7th, Pearl Harbor Day.
And there might be wine involved.
There might be wine involved. No, there must be wine involved because we're going to, her family lives in Paris. Muriel's from France.
Oh, how fun.
So we'll be in Paris for her birthday. So there will be wine involved.
Can I just say one thing about that?
Yes.
Why, when you drink wine in Paris, you never get a headache? You really don't. No, you really don't. The wine is different there. Have you ever noticed this?
Well,
seriously,
many people have said that might be less sulfates or things like that in the wine, but it depends. I think ultimately, if you consume too much alcohol, there's only so much capacity to process alcohol that our liver has. It's one of the things I always say. Around the holidays, if you're drinking alcohol, for every serving of alcohol you have a nice healthy glass of water. Because alcohol dehydrates us. So, and it also, by drinking water, it tends to slow us down in the alcohol we might consume. And as long as we consume alcohol at a reasonable rate, we don't let our liver fall behind. And to the extent our liver falls behind, that's what we call a hangover. And ultimately, even if we have just one glass of wine, that's still an unbelievable, think about it. Our liver takes that alcohol, that ethanol, it processes it, breaks it down, and gets rid of it.
It's amazing.
It takes something that's otherwise, it takes every medication we consume, breaks them down and gets rid of them before they could damage us.
So anyway, so Muriel is going to be celebrating with her family. So we're going to be
celebrating. So yes, I made sure, we have it always when we travel anyhow, of course, that in our little vitamin bag we always have, I made sure there was the larger size of liver antioxidants because her family, I guess it's sort of a French thing.
That's hilarious.
They definitely know how to consume wine. Unfortunately, they're not watching and they only speak French, so they can't watch the show. So I'd be embarrassed otherwise.
They probably would be very proud of that fact.
They'd be very proud of that. But they're French.
Right.
But I think it's sort of a reality check that the chemical work that's involved. Again, earlier Colleen was saying, how does the body know to send lutein there and zeaxanthin here or glucosamine here? How does it know? How does your body know how to take all these tens of thousands of chemicals we're exposed to every day? How does that liver that was invented by the big guy upstairs a long time ago, how does that liver manage to contend with every one of these modern chemicals, whether it's pesticides or herbicides or fungicides or any one of thousands of pharmaceuticals that most Americans over the age of 30, 40, 50, we're taking one or more prescription drugs every single day. And that's our liver. Our liver is our only real line of defense. So we rarely think about it. Most of us kind of never think about it unless we have an issue or a problem. And I guess I've read no reviews. I should read some reviews.
I probably wouldn't have thought about it much, but working with you, you made me think about it. Because I do also like an occasional glass of wine, and it just makes me think about that. If I eat red meat, I mean, all the things that we do to make our liver have to work harder. I read once that it takes an hour for the liver to metabolize one drink. That's an hour.
And that's
so if you have more than one drink in an hour, then your poor liver, it can't keep up. It literally can't keep up.
You're falling behind, and then what happens is it's not just the alcohol that causes the hangover, but there's a buildup of the intermediate byproducts of the metabolism, the breakdown of alcohol. So that's why it's always good to pace ourselves to the extent we can this time of year. Also recognizing that while we're drinking alcohol, we're eating all these rich, proteiny, fatty meals.
Exactly.
That's also challenging our liver. And we're also taking the normal medications that we have to take, which is also challenging the liver. Many of those medications require that once or twice a year we take a liver function test. So it's just to get a reality check that phosphatidylcholine, very simple and straightforward. No one wonders about whether calcium is essential for our bones. It's the building block. The same thing with our liver, phosphatidylcholine. It's the building block. And even more than calcium is a building block for our bone, literally 2/3 of the membrane surface area in our liver, and in our brain, by the way, phosphatidylcholine. It's also the predominant phospholipid in all the cell membranes in our body, which every cell has a membrane. And then the liver antioxidant extracts, and I should really read the reviews, because the reviews on both of these products are compelling. These are products that are not great, well-reviewed products. They're incredibly well-reviewed products. They're over 90% 5-star reviews for products that come with a very serious promise.
Yep, there's a total of 549 reviews. Of that, almost 440 are perfect 5. on these products. So yes. I mean, there's one of the choices. There's the liver antioxidant extracts. Again, look at all those 5-star reviews. This is on a liver product. I mean, this is exciting stuff. Look at the PC Liver and Brain. And that's why if you ever want to try it, this is the day to do it. We've never done this before. In 20 years, it's never been offered like this. We've never bundled it like this. The PC Liver Brain, it's been 6 years since we've done it. Actually, 8 years, since 08, since we did it as a Today's Special. And then, of course, the antioxidants, the liver antioxidants, has never been included in a Today's Special bundle.
By the way, despite PC being one of our most long-standing products, this is the lowest price we've ever had on PC ever. And that doesn't even consider the extra savings with the bundle. Liver antioxidant extracts, it's a product we've had for probably a little more than a decade because those extracts weren't even available before at these levels, this concentration. And now, of course, being able to complex them with fat so they're really absorbable, you get even greater benefits. I'm not going to have time to read any reviews.
Shoot, if you are holding on the phone, if you're holding and waiting to speak with someone, please be patient with us. We will get somebody with you shortly. If you are trying to decide, remember, if you order 2 of the middle size, you're getting a bundle price of under $60. If you order 2 of the large size, you're getting a bundle price of $89. So that's how it works.
And
you're not
FlexPay.
ordering a bundle, you're ordering 2 large and you're getting a bundle price, in case that's what people have a
so
question
it's really
about.
what it ends up being is just the special savings when you combine 2 of the middle size, and in fact, whether it's 4 of the middle size, the price goes down. So you could buy multiples.
Absolutely.
So it's just we just wanted to give you better savings.